This week, we can finally open the 50 orb door and see what is behind it, and it is pretty great. If you just want to see what's behind it, skip to this timestamp on screen. Of course, spoiler warning going forward if you skip to that time. Last week, I made a video showing how to get 38 out of the 50 total yellow floating orb things, and this week, the last 12 are available. So I'm going to show you how to get all of them within the Seraph Shield mission. If you need any of the 10 orbs on the moon, the 10 on Europa, or any of the 6 in any of the battlegrounds, check out last week's video, which I'll have linked down below in the pinned comment, and you can click the letter I in the top right-hand corner of your video screen. So for this week, when you go to the Exo frame, you will get an option of 3 upgrades to choose to make your life easier in Seraph Shield and the battlegrounds. You want to pick the third one, the one on the most right, called Security Clearance. Now, you can also get a friend to get to the laser upgrade, and you can go in together to use these 2 upgrades simultaneously, but you can also just very easily cheese the lasers with something like an Eager Edge Sword, where you heavy attack through the lasers and they won't kill you, or Shoulder Charge, or Blink, or a bunch of things I'm sure you've seen all over the place. So where are these 12 orbs within the Seraph Shield mission? So first, you're going to load up the mission, and while you are still in the Cosmodrome portion at the very beginning, you're going to go to the front door, you're going to drop off the cliff to the right, and underneath the platform where you are standing, there's going to be one of these security doors. Now, this is a great time to explain how these doors work. When you activate them, they will show a symbol on the right side of the switch, and you need to find this symbol floating around the room. So there are going to always be 3 symbols. You need to shoot them in the correct order. So you hit access, you can see here the first one is going to be these weird squares, and then I need the kind of C thing, and then I need the 2 like curvy boys. I don't know how else to explain them, but that's how all the doors work. Once you complete that, the door opens and you can get the drone. The second drone is when you very first pick up Scanner when you're actually in the space station. This is when you have to go through the vents. When you go through the vent to the left side of this kind of secret-ish room, there's going to be lasers, and you can just blink right through this or use an Eager Edge to find the drone floating on the ceiling. The third one is going to be available in the very next set of rooms where you also pick up Scanner, and you normally would go up and there's another vent that you go to a laser room. Right underneath this platform, there's going to be another security door. Once again, find the 3 symbols, open up the door for drone number 3. The fourth one's pretty tricky. In the microwave room, or I guess the room before the microwave room, there's going to be a series of glass walkways, and this drone is actually tucked in between a couple of the glass walkways. You have to stand in a very specific position to be able to shoot it, but just follow where I go on screen and you'll be fine. Now, the 5th drone can be found when you very first find the operator augment. So in the first room where you encounter this, there will be a security clearance door. Once again, find the 3 symbols, open up the door, and get drone number 5. In the next series of rooms, you're going to come across 2 Shriekers, and right underneath the 2 Shriekers is another laser room. Once again, if you have the laser upgrade, you can just disable those or whatever, but, if you have an Eager Edge Sword, blink right through it, and you can find drone number 6. Right after this series of rooms, you're going to enter a room where there's a turret on the ceiling and a couple of turrets around the room, as well as a sentinel servitor that you need to kill. When you kill all of these enemies, look in the corner of the room, and there's going to be a tiny little vent security room that you can open up by shooting the symbols, and there will be a drone tucked away in there. The next drone is actually in the first boss room. Whenever you get to this boss fight, you'll see the room right off to your left. Go ahead, complete the fight, kill all the enemies, clear this encounter, go back to the room, shoot the 3 symbols, and you'll be able to get this drone. Keep making your way throughout the next couple of sections until you get to the end of the space jump puzzle, and right when you get to the final platform, there's a set of lasers over to your left. Blink through these lasers or disable them using your upgrade, whatever you want to do, and you can find the drone tucked away in this room. Then you're going to keep going until the first time you encounter the suppressor buff. When you finally bank this buff, you open up the next series of rooms. Right off to your left is going to be the next drone tucked away in one of these security rooms. That is also the room right before the final boss. So you're going to go ahead and complete the final boss. You're going to go ahead and kill him. And in the final loot room, there are actually 2 drones. On the left side, there are lasers that once again, you can just eager edge right through. And then on the right side of this room, right across the room, there's a security door that you can find the 3 symbols for, open, and then you will get your 12th and final Seraph shield, the drone. So, you did all this work and you collected 50 orbs. What happens now? Well, make your way to the door that is tracking all of your orbs right after the space puzzle in the Seraph Shield mission, and you can open it now. Then you'll be presented with some lasers, which once again, you can just eager edge right through. Then you'll be presented with a final security door. So you find these 3 symbols, and you will find that there is now a teleporter on the other side. When you step on this teleporter, you are taken to a very long labyrinth of just these kind of really awesome jump puzzles. The aesthetics are awesome. There's turrets all over the place. There are kind of booby traps and things like that. It's a lot of fun. I'm not going to spoil any of that. Now, at the very end of this jump puzzle, you are presented with something that is amazing. A robot dog designed by Clovis Bray. And you can pet it. You get a couple of triumphs whenever you pet it at the end of this mission. It actually goes back to the helm and sits next to the exo body, so you can pet it anytime you want. This is just a fun little Easter egg, a really cool, tiny secret. Bungie didn't, of course, have to do this. I love stuff like this. It's just a small detail that makes the world just a little bit more secretive, a lot more fun. And I think this is a huge, huge win for Bungie right now, at a time where a lot of players feel like there's not been a lot of secrets lately. So, I hope you guys did enjoy these guides. Once again, enjoy getting your 50 orbs, enjoy petting the exo dog. Thank you guys so much. I hope you have a fantastic day. Make sure you subscribe because we're on the road to 100,000 subscribers. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.